All right, it's still July 21st, 2012. And, all right, the first recording that you see, part one of where I talk about the people in power that are egotistical, and now the part two, this one's gonna, I'm sure, gonna surprise a lot of you. But if I say a lot of negative things, it's because you need to look at the videos 3 or 4 days behind. I told you, storage, etc., is harassed. They have instituted certain guidelines that have even impeded and interfered in us, if they don't want us there, to move out realistically. In 100-degree weather, it's wrong to expect someone to move in this kind of weather, especially older people. Anyway, so remember what I said? I've said in the past videos that when you people ignore me, let me back up. In 2008, I told Vote Smart, I wrote a speech about, I knew, at that time I took their political courage test, they call it, and I told them that I had a secret way of stopping shootings. At least 98% of all the shootings, the crazy shootings that have taken place, Blacksburg, Virginia, I make a comment about that, how everybody deserved it. I make comment about 9/11, you all deserved it. I make comment about all the violent stuff you deserve because you have people in power that are morons and control the media and keep up people like me from saying anything about it. Now, I've been pushed to the point to where I have such a negative opinion. This is why you hear negative things about me. That's not how I used to be. I used to always give people a chance. Now I don't. So I've told you people that for all the bad things you've done to me, horrible things like plagues, mental plagues, are going to happen to all of you. The Colorado shooting and the moviegoers only shows and proves every letter of everything I've said in every of my past videos. I know how to stop those kind of shootings. I knew how to, if I was in charge, Columbine would never have happened, Blacksburg, Virginia would never have happened, Colorado shooting would never have happened. Possibly, maybe, remember the guy with the bulldozer who took out half the town in a little town of Colorado because the city officials were screwing with him? The same thing happened to me. I haven't done anything yet. But see, that's exactly what the media wants. The media prints that news. They love that. They'll never admit it, but they love that guy who came to the movie studio and put through those canisters in there and shot a whole bunch of people. And if you wonder why I have such a negative attitude about all of you, because you're keeping me prisoner here. I don't want to be here. The wrong people are in charge. I'm a presidential candidate. I don't get any equal press from the media. So yeah, I'm going to tell the media exactly what they want to hear. I'm glad it happened to all of them. I'm glad it happened in Columbine. I'm glad that all of you got what you deserve, even if you're innocent. Because all of you pay taxes and you've killed innocent children in Iraq and Afghanistan with your friendly fire and your crappy excuses. I'm not a violent person. I don't believe in that kind of thing. I don't fly planes into buildings or shoot people or do anything like that. I don't have to. Other people are out there crazy enough to do it. And I just sit there and watch like the Roman Colosseum, watch as a spectator, watch the news media glorify the headlines. It's in big black letters on the front page of the headlines. And of course the nightly newscasters are going to say, their script is going to say, oh, isn't it horrible, oh, those poor people. Our hearts go out to the relatives of the people who were shot in the movie theater. Well, if the media didn't ignore me, see, and they'll continue to ignore me, that never would have happened. Because I've got the secret. I know exactly what to do to stop all of that. And in my answers in the Vote Smart test in 2008, I said, I don't have to take guns away from people. As a matter of fact, I'll remove a lot of the restrictions. I don't have to take them away from people. And you don't understand. I don't have to make tons and tons of laws on, who should have guns and who shouldn't. I know. Just like I knew with the oil tanker, the spherical oil barge, that you people ignored, the media totally ignoring me, the media totally ignoring my water recycling house that would stop this drought happening in the United States would not be happening right now. From the early 80s, all those droughts would have been diminished, and up to now, it would probably be pretty much something that you can deal with. It wouldn't be worth mentioning on the news because it wouldn't be a drought. So here I am, a presidential candidate, HRM Cesar St. Augustine de Buenaparte. I have an older twin who has a worse opinion than I do. You don't even want to hear him talk. Oh, my God. He goes really ballistic. He hates all of you. And he has the same opinion about that I do, that we're prisoners here, being kept here against our will for more than 2 decades. And while those 2 decades passed, we tried to protect our possessions, and the city of Los Angeles, the county, your conflicting laws took everything from us, and are still doing it right now. You forced us into storage, etc., forced us into storage direct. I lost a 1929 Mercedes and a 1936 baby Rolls Royce. They were kit cars, but they were precious to me. I lost them because of evil people who have no heart, no compassion, and you people don't care. So you deserve the shooting in Colorado. You deserve the Blackbird shooting. You deserve all the shootings that you get. And even if you took all the guns away from everybody, then they'll just cut each other up like the O.J. Simpson thing. They'll start hacking each other with knives. And if you take away all the knives, they'll just beat each other with clubs. See, you're all nuts. I really am the reality supreme being. You're the nutcases, not me. Especially since I'm the one who has the key ingredient. I hold the keys to heaven and hell right here. And I know how to stop a lot of these problems with ease, the greatest of ease in the world, without upsetting anybody else's boat. I know how to break open free enterprise systems so that people, big businesses, will come back to the United States. They won't want to be in these foreign countries. I know how to do a lot of these things, but you people don't care. You see, the media is ignoring me. They're giving this, whatever his name is. Notice they use the first, middle, and last name of the guy's name. Guy walks in and he, during the dark filming of the showing of The Dark Knight, where Batman supposedly, I think, dies in that one. Well, a lot of other people really did die in that theater. But, you know, like I said, our lives are filled and impressed and violated with all kinds of contradictory actions that just are unexcusable. The president goes after the Secret Service that was buying hookers down there in South America. It gets all spread out all over the news. Oh, what a great, clean president we have. He's a Bilderberg president. He's a Bilderberg president. So is Bush. So is Clinton. Instead of you people of the country watching my videos and saying, you know, we've given this guy a bad turn, and he doesn't even want to be here. I don't. Now it's too late. Most of my possessions are gone. The storage, etc., over there wants me to work in 100-degree weather to move out all the storage in this one storage unit. They've overlocked 2 of my other units, and I can explain with real good common sense why they're doing it, because I know too much about their business. I've already told them I have a lot of private information I'm going to release about all of them. If they don't sit down at a table with me in a 3- or 4-way conversation, the president, the vice president, and that lousy district manager, Adam Hattenberg, they don't sit down with me and they don't do what I tell them to do, which is you take my locks off my stuff and you find me a warehouse. That's what you owe me, and you'll get rid of me. You don't, I'm going to release all kinds of crap about you people, and you're not going to want to see it. You're not going to want to happen what's going to happen to all of you. Now, like I said, of course, I'm going to say, hey, you all deserve it. I wasn't surprised. And at my age, I got nothing to lose. I don't care. Nobody's listening to me running for president anyway, so why don't I say something shocking? Oh, this guy must have a black heart. I loved it when that train crashed up here in Chatsworth, when that derailment took place because the guy was texting. I loved it. And I'll tell you, you've turned me into what you people are by harassing me. So, you interrupted my life. You stole 20 years of my life, 30 years of my older twin's life, and there's nothing to really live for anymore. All I do is get money and then spend it to rent a truck, to move stuff back and forth. For what? I'm not making any progress. I have nothing to live for. You people have murdered me over and over and over again. You people, who's you people? Los Angeles City, their officials, private citizens, eyesore fanatics, people who just wouldn't mind their own business. The media interviews people when they write a book. I've written a book. It's called Reality Supreme Being's Abuse. And the book is all my videos. It's a written vocabulary, rant and rave book for more than 3 years. It's a book that's 3 years long, at least as far as what happened to me starting again, over and over again. Another again took place at DeSoto and Hart in Canoga Park, where they took my political sign down. They robbed everything out of my yard. They took all my vehicles out. They threw me down to the bottom of the financial ladder. I had repaired my credit, and now it's destroyed again, and it's getting destroyed again and again. No, you've done a lot of damage to me, America. You've done a lot of damage to me, collective American citizens. Whether you're good or bad, I don't care what your opinions are. You want to leave a crappy comment? Like I said, all my other videos right here on the side of the screen here, usually the left-hand side over here, or the right over here, I have a little speech bubble, and it tells you how to hack the White House phones. And leave your comments with that crappy jerk up there. Leave the comments with all the other city officials, the mayor's office, and all that. Why are you abusing a senior citizen? Why are you abusing another man who's getting close to becoming a senior citizen? Another man who is a senior citizen, has a bad back, and you're hurting him too. All you people are sick. So, for that movie theater thing happened, hey, what comes around goes around. To every American citizen. You put the name of God on your money, you blaspheme the name of God, you insult, if there is a God, you insult God by taking that money and paying 75% of your taxes, which goes to the military-industrial complex and kills innocent men, women, and children in other countries. No, you are all evil, and you'll stop becoming evil when you 100% support me. When you go to Washington, D.C., protest. You don't have to go to Washington, D.C., excuse me. My other videos say it. Stop buying gasoline. Get a horse. Let the horse crap all over the streets. Everybody ride horses. Everybody ride bicycles. Don't buy gas. Quit your job. Don't pay your rent. Take all your money out of the banks. All at one time. I guarantee this country will come right to its knees immediately. There won't be an army big enough to put everyone in jail because you're taking all your money out of the bank? You people have a choice. You can either go with those idiots that are running things, or you can go with somebody who's extremely smart. That's me, okay? And correct this. But you're going to owe me a lot, because in order to fix all this, I told you many times already on my videos, I'm only going to show you how to do this once, just once. And now for sure it's only just once, because you've even violated my capability to even start a family of my own. I mean a real family, a family with a mother, a father, 5 or 6 kids. I love children, and it's a shame that there were probably children in that movie theater. There was a child that was killed with a gun fanatic over here in Arizona with a congresswoman, who I make comments about, that she deserved it. Everybody deserves it, because you got the wrong people running things. It's that simple. When they are inept, the Declaration of Independence, Jefferson says, it becomes you are duty-bound as an American citizen to throw off those bounds of that government and institute new guidelines that will safeguard your lifestyle, whatever that lifestyle may be. And it's a shame that the Declaration of Independence, because that statement is not law. It's a declaration. It's not included in the Bill of Rights. The only thing that you have the right to do is to petition the government for redress of grievance, and that's a farce too. I've sent tons of petitions for redress of grievance for my ongoing problems. No one ever answered, and no one will. You know why? They really are scared of somebody like me. A maverick like me may just very well kick all of them out and say, we don't need all these congressmen and senators. We have a better way of doing this, and we're going to find it. And we'll find it within 30 days, I bet you. After I'm in power, I'd find it within 30 days of how to kick out all the politicians we have and elect new smart ones that can prove they're smart, okay? And let's do a real experiment. Let's change it for the good, for the better, forever. But you people don't want to do that. You want to ignore me. Only 8,000 views in 3 years. Oh, the guy's crazy, he's a cuckoo, he's nuts, he's this, he's that. You make a lot of judgments on me. Well, I make a lot of judgments on you. Your human race has compiled 7,750 years of wars in bits and pieces all over the planet, and less than 300 years of peace in bits and pieces all over the planet. That's a bad rap sheet, a bad track record. More than bad. Bad, even the word bad is an understatement compared to how to describe that. And that history alone explains to you why the movie theater thing happened, why the Blacksburg incident happened, why the congresswoman got shot and the poor little girl got shot, why the poor little boys get shot, why there's all this stuff going on, and you people still don't want to get the message because no one's listening to my YouTube. The media won't interview me. Well, they won't interview me because I already said that in one of my videos. I said the only way I'll ever do a video, because I have nothing to lose now, is that I get paid the same thing Zapruder got paid for his film of the assassination of John F. Kennedy. I believe CBS paid a few $1 million for that. That's what it's going to cost for even one interview. The first media, major media that does an interview with me is going to have to pay me millions of dollars, lots of money. And believe me, I won't use it to advertise to run for president. I'll probably leave the country immediately because that's how little I trust you people. You have too many people in power, too many cooks in the kitchen, too many fingers in the pie. And I don't trust you people. Not after what you've taken from me. You've done tremendous damage. The word hate, how I feel about you people, is another understatement for how I really feel about you. That's a nice word compared to what I really feel about all of you. So, there's my comment for your movie theater thing. You deserve it. After all, look what you're doing to me.